Who is it that you know it's time to acknowledge and encourage with words of support? Like, who is your someone beautiful?
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker team.
Thanks for joining us on the Inside Track. I'm Yetta.
I'm Candice.
And I'm Angelica.
Yeah, and we're 3 generations of the Dekker family. And we're thrilled that we get to, for over 30 years, well, you haven't been doing it for over 30 years.
No.
I've been doing it for over 30 years. And Candice, actually, from the very time I got into the real estate industry, she started helping families move.
Yeah, it's about 30 years. I remember being on the schoolyard passing out your cards.
And we didn't ask her to. It's kind of one of those things. Embarrassed, but what a thrill. And so we're grateful that we've been able to just grow in family and life together for over 3 decades.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Long time. So Candice,
Yeah.
who is someone beautiful that you like to acknowledge?
Yeah. So I think it can be anyone that you come across. So it may not just be family. Today we're talking about family a lot. But I was challenged once by a friend, maybe the person at the gas station, not to just swipe my card at the pumps, because that's what we do now, but to go in and smile at that person at the counter and just talk with them and thank them. And then also maybe the person at the grocery store. Like the other day, someone was sitting there and standing there, at the produce, and I just started talking to her. It was about coffee, actually, and just smiling about that. And I think that makes a difference when people are approached in a friendly manner. Even in the checkout, people can get antsy trying to pick the quickest line and frustrated.
Have you ever done that?
Oh, yeah. I can even remember when my mother once kicked a shopping cart at Walmart and walked out. But it can be quite stressful sometimes. So just a friendly word or a friendly smile, and I even talk to the cashier because they could just, I'm like, how many times have you said, "How are you today?" or "Hello," and they're like, "Yeah, it's a lot." So yeah, just anyone in your passing can be your someone beautiful in the moment.
Which is so fun, right?
Yeah.
And I know sometimes when I'm thinking about one person right now who may be watching or listening or part of the conversation on the Inside Track, I was at Michael's and I was picking out pencil crayons. And I noticed she was looking at pencil crayons. So we just engaged in a conversation around pencil crayons. And turns out she's an incredible artist. And we're now friends and connect. And so they're just really treating everyone as someone beautiful.
Absolutely.
And step 1 for me is just look into your eyes. You look into mine, I look into yours. Not so it's like kind of like creepy, because it can get like, sometimes you can get my personal space, I can get in yours. That doesn't work so well. And yet looking into somebody's eyes, and I'll know when I haven't been doing it because I have no clue what their eye color was. Right?
Yeah.
And just being with someone, really being with someone is the difference maker, and enough to draw out the beauty. Because when I'm out and about, and I'm sure likewise for you, you don't know what somebody else has been through.
No,
you don't know what they're dealing with right now. You don't know what's going on for them. So being able to speak even for 30 seconds, even 10 seconds, even just a gentle, kind smile draws out the beauty that is within someone, the other person.
Yeah.
And then you get something back too, a lovely smile.
You just never know what's happening. And I remember going through a dark time. I can't even remember who it was, but someone was in the hospital. It was really a hard season for me. And I'm in the grocery store and there's this grumpy man. And I'm just thinking, you know what? You don't even know what's going on for me right now. And then it made me pivot and think, I never know what's going on for other people.
Or for that grumpy man.
And we go through life sometimes on autopilot, grabbing our regular bananas or whatever. And we don't just pause and think what's happening for those people around us.
And then how can we speak life?
Yeah. Yeah.
speak joy.
Mm-hmm.
And so Angelica has been, for 2 years now, had the privilege of choosing someone beautiful to share a poem about.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we're going to ask you to do the one that you chose this year, just a few weeks ago, really. So tell us a little bit about that experience.
So I picked my mother.
Yes.
She had no idea. This time I told my dad to keep it a secret. And I told Mom I was doing my brother. And she had no idea.
Yeah. I was for sure thinking she was doing her brother. So I invited him and I was like, come be a part of it. And so I was recording. I remember recording for her brother that couldn't make it because he was working. So I was like, okay, I'll record it for Hunter and he can watch it later. And then she starts talking about me and the video starts quivering.
It starts shaking.
Yeah.
So Angelica, would you share with everybody the poem that you wrote?
Yes.
Or this, I guess it's a poem?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Someone beautiful. My someone beautiful is a marvelous person who has unconditional love for me. My someone beautiful has a huge heart and is the kindest person I know. My someone beautiful is my mom, and she is the best mom I could ever wish for. Even though my mom has a busy career, she always sets aside time to spend with our family. She has a wonderful personality and is a fantastic realtor and owner of Solid Rock Realty. My mom has an amazing personality and is incredible at her career. And she is my best friend, which all make her the most beautiful person in the world to me. Firstly, my mom is my someone beautiful because she has a great personality. She's kind, caring, loving, thoughtful, and most of all, compassionate. My mom is very thoughtful. For example, she buys me a stuffy each time I have a surgery. My mom is also really kind. She invited a family of 6 to come stay with us when they were looking for a house. My mom has a terrific personality and is incredible at her career. Thirdly, my mom.
No, secondly.
Oh, okay, then I was right.
Yep.
Secondly, my mom is my someone beautiful because she is incredible at being an owner and a realtor of Solid Rock Realty. She helps people sell and buy houses, apartments, and rental properties. My mom is super nice to all her assistants. My mom doesn't have a set schedule when she needs to work. Her job is kind of all over the place. My mom is always focused on task and makes sure her assistants understand her so everything goes smoothly. My mom is a great multitasker, which, when you're a realtor, that comes in handy. My mom is a magnificent career woman, and she's also my best friend. Thirdly, my mom is my someone beautiful because she is my best friend. My mom is also always there when I need her, and she's the absolute best listener when I need someone to talk to. When I need a hug, I know I can get comfort from her because she loves hugs. When I'm feeling down, my mom is always there to cheer me up. When I'm lonely, I always depend on her to be on my side. My mom is a wonderful friend. In conclusion, my mother has such a loving personality. She's a fantastic owner and realtor and an incredible friend. My mom is a marvelous person who I love with all my heart. She is my someone beautiful.
Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
So what's up for you, Candice?
Oh, it's just really nice to hear. And because as a mom, you make a lot of efforts to do those things. And the fact your kids notice is like beyond touching.
Yeah.
And affirming. Yeah.
That's so cool. So how would you reach out to someone this very day to encourage them and bless their heart and make sure they know that they are your someone beautiful? Thanks for being our someone beautiful. Thanks that we at the Dekker team get to partner with you. And together, because together we really, really got this.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker team.